Alrighty, folks. One of the things I highly recommend you do is you follow Convey Home Loans on Instagram. They just put out something called their deal of the week that I wanted to ask about. Apparently, this was a Airbnb or short-term rental in Southern California, seven-figure deal using AirDNA. And I just go, I don't understand any of this because I don't play there. So, Dustin, Jonathan, what the heck just happened in your deal of the week?
Yeah, so we have a client that we've worked with quite a bit that basically bought a property in San Diego, is near the Del Mar area, where bought it all cash about 6, 7 months ago, did a heavy facelift. And then once he was done, he wanted to obviously get some of his cash back because he bought it all cash, did the reno all cash. The problem was that he was in a short-term rental market. He wasn't going to get long-term rents to cover the DSCR that you typically need on a DSCR, right?
No, probably not.
Because it was only, I want to say it was like a 3,500 square foot home, 3 bed, 2 bath with a very luxurious like backyard,
Just dialed in.
like just yeah, as nice as you could really be in today's world. But what we did is we qualified the loan off of AirDNA, right? So for most of you guys listening, right, you can go to AirDNA, type in your address, update the bed, bath, square footage. They'll give you an average kind of expectant annual
Okay.
income. We'll take 90% of that number and use that to qualify the DSCR, and of course, MAR, that helped, and that's how we got the loan done.
So it did like, if you can't say it's okay, but I'm going to ask anyway, we're talking like 50-60% LTV, or what do we, because it had to be a relatively safe loan, I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, he bought it for, it was pretty low. Let's see, he bought it for like just under 3, and then it appraised for 4. We got it done at like 50%.
Oh, that makes sense. So again, and he bought it with the intention all along making it a short-term rental. That was his vision from day one.
Correct.
Wow.
It's like the one house it's like at the end of a cul-de-sac and it has like an ocean view, but the neighborhood isn't like, a bunch of big houses around him, right? Which because we tried doing the long-term rent and we would have gotten a little bit better rate, but it still wasn't penciling out. On a $2 million, like the market rent's got to be 18K, which no offense, nobody's paying that for long-term.
No, nobody's paying that. One of the things I love that you guys do on Instagram are these deals of the week. Again, I think a lot of folks come to you from one rental at a time thinking about rentals, but you also play in some pretty highfalutin areas down in Southern California. So that's fun to watch from, a friend of yours from the outside. So congratulations.
I appreciate it. I mean, definitely go follow us, convoy_homeloans.com. We were like, hey, we got to start engaging more, on social media, kind of be more like Mike. And
You like Mike.
Be like Mike.
Be like Mike.
So because of that, we started like kind of posting a little more. Obviously, we have a lot of stuff that we are always doing that we don't really advertise, right? But I think a lot of like this is very interesting. If your viewers are interested, we'd love to, do like a deal of the week with you guys on highlight, and then kind of we can describe and talk about the deal that we just did. But there's always something crazy happening here. So
yeah, I love what you guys are doing. Yeah, and I reposted a bunch on my channel or my page or whatever the heck it's called on Instagram. But give them a follow on Instagram. Let them know they're here. Ask them questions. Engage with them. They are really nice guys. They just are really nice guys. If they wanted to reach out to you from one rental at a time, how should they do that?
Go to convoyhomeloans.com and let us know you came from more at.
Thank you guys. Take care. Have a great week.